top officers' salaries, benefits, and equipment. The National Work Zone Safety Awareness, that's what this week is, and construction zone workers want all of us drivers to keep them safe. ODOT said there were more than 4,600 work-related crashes last year. More than 20 were deadly. This worker admitted he's always thinking about the possibility a car is going to hit him.
I have a 14-year-old, an 8-year-old, and 3-year-old triplets. So I'm the only provider in my home. So it's pretty important that I'm able to go home. I don't know what they'd do if I wasn't around.
The law says drivers have to move over and slow down when passing any vehicle with flashing lights on the side of the road. In Columbus today, Norfolk Southern's CEO testified in front of the Ohio Senate Select Committee on Rail Safety. Alan Shaw faced all sorts of questions about his company's work to clean up the East Palestine derailment. Shaw promised millions of dollars to communities along the Ohio-Pennsylvania border. He also insisted Norfolk Southern is a safe railroad.
Last year, the derailments on Norfolk Southern were the lowest they've been in 2 decades, and we can get better. Last year, the employee injury rate on Norfolk Southern was the lowest it's been in the last decade, and we can get better.
Shaw said Norfolk Southern is moving about 1,000 tons of contaminated soil out of East Palestine every day. I want to take you to Beaver Creek, where some memory care residents at the preserve in Beaver Creek enjoyed some furry visitors today. The preserve sent us these pictures of residents petting goats. And part of pet therapy with Goat Country and brings love and calmness to seniors. And from what they tell us, the goats love the attention.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydaghs.
All right, McCall, here we are. We are not too far from midnight. Chilly out there, and there's a concern about frost as well again for tomorrow.
Yeah, tonight those temperatures are going to be falling down close to freezing once again, cold enough to support frost, and will be a chilly start for you as you step out the door. Let's talk about that frost potential. The National Weather Service earlier today, in advance of the cooler weather, did go ahead and issue a frost advisory for most of the viewing area. That's with temperatures forecasted to fall anywhere between 32 and 36 degrees by tomorrow morning. And while you say 36 degrees isn't cold enough to support frost, you have to remember that the measurement of that temperature is about 5 feet above the ground. You get closer to the surface, then you're talking about temps that are near or even below freezing. When we look at our lows overnight tonight, you can see hourly we will be cooling into those 30s, and by daybreak we're sitting at about 35, 36 degrees in the Dayton area, just a couple of degrees here or there above and below that across the rest of the Miami Valley. When we look at our temperatures, though, hour by hour for the rest of the day, we quickly jump up as the sun comes up. 41 degrees already by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We get to 60 at lunchtime, and then our high up to about 75 degrees. That is going to be about 10 degrees above normal. And we'll keep comfortably warm right on through the evening hours before we start to cool back off heading into late tomorrow night. We're also going to stay dry for your Wednesday. You'll notice in the morning there's 8 a.m., just partly cloudy skies. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds right on through the afternoon. Then late tomorrow night, early Thursday, we'll see a few more clouds rolling in, but still dry, and we stay dry through sunset Thursday evening. But Thursday night into Friday, that's when everything changes. Some showers and some thunderstorms arrive by Friday morning, so your commute in Friday is going to be wet, it's going to be breezy as well, and you'll feel or hear a few rumbles of thunder. Some heavy rain through midday as a front is pulling through, and we'll watch that front kind of hanging about in the region before a low pressure tracks back through the area, bringing us some more wet weather into your Saturday. Temperatures will drop dramatically heading through the weekend. In fact, some patchy drizzle or flurries are anticipated by the time we get into Sunday. So we're going to go up with our temperatures, 75 for tomorrow, 80 on Thursday, a nice dry day. Great days to get the yard done if you need to do that, because this upcoming weekend, not only does it look soggy, but it's chilly. And then you'll have to wait until next week to dry back out and get in the yard with highs back to the 50s and 60s.
All right, McCall, thank you. The mental health crisis facing teens across the country, it keeps growing. What's behind the trend and how experts say we can help our kids deal with the ups and downs.